Borger, Texas. I remember this place smelling stronger when I was a boy, sentenced to live in the Texas Panhandle for a year, though now when I drive through this place I feel a strange peace and an odd longing to have a safe home and my own family, though that ship has decades ago sailed, sank, and rotted on the ocean floor. The family went to Borger once, though I don't know why, maybe to see my father's new place of work, the Phillips 66 plant, where he was a pipe fitter or a grunt or whatever else he and my second oldest brother did there. Who got who the job escapes me. My niece was quick to remind me they were most likely contracted through whoever hired them to work for the plant and not actual employees. Her disgust for her father, and mine, for that matter, resonated across the living room. It was thick, and it floated without the chance of going any higher or any lower. For our own reasons, the hate cloud was on permanent reserve. My niece, now full with a great husband, grown children, and a new little boy in the house, is a nurse who works from home, one patient, a little boy of 5 who has FOXG1 syndrome, a rare genetic disorder, a version of it that has completely erased a chromosome within the life chain. She had mentioned the word hospice a few times last night, but I was too tired from the drive to register the weight. Asked about the syndrome, she explained it to me. Like a missing linkage in a transmission, I said. Yep, she said. What's his timeline? I looked at him on the couch when I had walked out from the room with the dog's first light. He had looked up at me and smiled what I can only think of as a beautiful, loving, gapped-teeth smile, limbs flailing, completely adorable, completely oblivious to anything that fucked with anyone, completely rare. And I had sat down next to him, and he had eyed the color of my tattoo, whatever shape it made through near blindness, reached over and palmed it, and I gave a spot on his ribs a light squeeze, just below the tube and machine that was used to keep his lungs stray from pneumonia since he can't walk. She looked down at him and smiled as if what she was saying about him was all right, on the off chance he might sense the meaning in the words, or on the full chance that my heart was breaking for the boy. Well, he's in hospice, so it could literally be any day now, any moment. Fuck, that is just fucking awful. It is. I've had him many days a week for 4 years. My border collie walked over and licked his face, and I called her off, even though it appeared to us that he liked it. I reached down and scrubbed her head and watched the boy as I held my coffee. Hard not to love those who have no evil, those who shine through the darkness of everyday survival, everyday mistrust, worry, fear, and even the thoughts that keep us pinned to the room at 2 a.m. The love is almost always instant. In the actual town of Panhandle, I drove around and remembered, like a home movie, my time going to school there. I was in the 4th grade or 5th grade, one of those, but aside from that fog, my memory of the place was still sharp as new glass. The full names of the children in my school, the park, the old house, and all of it hadn't changed. It was a time capsule. I'd been through once before in my late 20s, and back then I thought living here would be hell, but now at 54, it looks like heaven to me, like a place where I would sleep right. I could wake up and write, I could record in my booth, I could get away from all the bullshit for good, from all my bullshit. I really can't describe it, yet I can, though it's filtered, the reasons why I ran to the road as a young man, a nomad, a writer, and the reasons it has changed to fatigue and something like tracing a picture from memory you once held so lovingly sacred, but lost to the attrition of years between. But there's something else, something waiting, something beyond the shore and over the curve of the sun-torn highway, something in each place I want to uncover with words and images, for no other reason than I feel I must. The winter wind of North Texas is coming in strong with the onset of December, but I won't feel it. Good or bad, I will be west of this place.